Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. It's not actually an action figure. This is another custom from Timbree3D. Relatively recently, we actually looked at a different figure from Timbree3D. We looked at this Lord Drakon Throne and Drakon Psycho Ranger together as one review, but I could have done two reviews, but I bought them together. So, but I also got this throne from Timbree3D at last year, or maybe it was the year before. Hard to remember. I think it was last year's Ranger Stop and Pop, a convention for Power Rangers and Tokusatsu that I go to every year. And this is Mesogog's throne from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. And as many of you know, Dino Thunder is one of my all-time favorite Power Rangers seasons. They released this throne right around the time that the Mesogog Lightning Collection figure came out. And I'm not reviewing the Mesogog here. I might comment on it and how it works with the throne. In fact, I'm definitely going to. But I reviewed Mesogog a while back, a little closer to his release. So if you want to see that, you can check out that review. But Mesogog here will be present for this because this is his throne. They actually printed these up and got them out pretty quickly. You see, it's gray, and it might be hard to tell with all the lighting here, but there's a lot of green all over it too. And it's 3D printed. Timbree3D, the name does imply that they'll be 3D printed. It looks like two separate pieces glued together. This is really nice. The last Timbree3D thing I looked at, this guy was a prototype. This is just a prototype paint job for something that they might have potentially done. I don't think they ever did a mass Drakon Psycho Ranger. But this, you can buy from Timbree3D. They're not sponsoring this or anything. I paid them for this. I think it was 25 bucks. Hard to remember. But it's a nice, sturdy collectible to display your Mesogog in. And it's very nice. And I think you can buy these and the 3D files to print them yourself from Timbree3D's website. Anyway, how does Mesogog fit in it? It could be better. Mesogog's cloak is hard plastic, which means it's a little difficult for him to sit. Luckily, you can see his feet can kind of touch this ridge here, which kind of helps. So he's okay in it. But he could be better, right? There's not a lot of bussy room in the seat, because, like, you can bring the legs forward here, but he's not going to stay like that. The hard plastic seat, it causes such a big, like, he's not sitting on the throne if you do it this way. There's not really a 100% perfect way to get Mesogog on the throne, but you can get him on the throne sitting, and I suppose at the end of the day, that's the best we can hope for. Because once again, this isn't like an official Hasbro throne or anything. Not that Hasbro gives a damn about Power Rangers. They're kind of handing this stuff off to Playmates, and they just kind of let the show quietly die and whatnot. But, yeah. Oh! Ooh. He doesn't fit super well in it. But let's see how our Psycho Ranger fits in it. You know, Psycho Ranger went pretty well in the Lord Drakon Throne. And he fits in this throne pretty well. So it'll hold a Psycho Ranger, an evil Psycho Ranger. That's good to know. What about some other villainous Rangers, like our A-Squad Green here, who was our last review? I feel like it'd probably be A-Squad Red if any of them would be in a throne, but this is the one I just happen to already have here. He's okay. Once again, a lot of these figures, their butts don't want to go 100% down, but, like, you can work it. And then you also have these figures from Hasbro. Oh, she's not going to work because of her hard plastic skirt. But these are like the Beast Morphers line, just the regular Power Rangers line that they released a lot of Beast Morphers and Dino Fury figures in. They didn't bother doing it for Cosmic Fury because they hate us. So these will be fine. Like you could put Cybervillain Blaze or something in there. This throne just seems to work generally well for a lot of 6-inch figures that don't have a lot of hard plastic clothing hindering them. But your Bandai Japan Sentai Hero Series, which have like 3 points of articulation, what many toy reviewers call the Ultra Articulation, it's not going to happen. You need your legs to be able to bend in multiple spots to be able to use this throne. So yeah, this was made for Lightning Collection figures, so that's what it'll work best with, allegedly. But the figure that it's specifically made for, Mesogog, isn't great. And Timbree3D was trying to make a more show-accurate throne. Mesogog actually fits in it better than I kind of expected him to, in a way. But it's Dino Thunder, and it, you know, supports kind of like an independent toy creator. And that's really good and helpful. This is normally the part where I would do size comparisons, I guess. But there aren't any, so here it is with Timbree3D's Lord Draken Throne, or a version of their Lord Draken Throne if you want to just have them sit next to each other. I don't have a Zed Throne or anything. I don't have the Ivan Ooze egg that they make. But, you know, if you want to have, like, the Council of Villains, these are what their thrones will look like together. So yeah, all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Timbree3D custom 3D printed Mesogog throne for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection? It's cool. I don't regret it at all. You know, 25 bucks, I can use it for several different figures. Mesogog does stay in it well enough, I suppose. You can kind of even just have him standing. Like, you could even just have it by itself in the back of a Dino Thunder display. Like, you could have him in the front and the Rangers all facing him with the throne just up behind him on a raised platform or something. Would have loved Zeltrax. You could put Zeltrax and Abakiller, Dino Thunder White on either side of him, and then have the other 4 Rangers all lined up to fight. Could have been cool. God, I would have loved a Zeltrax. Oh well. Hasbro's fault, not mine. Anyway, that's it for this, I guess, figure accessory diorama piece review. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'll try to review more Power Rangers stuff soon, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.